It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's bowled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They give it to him again. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. 1st down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd and 12 now. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He finds Johnson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Throwing now from the gun. The slant complete to Johnson. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
He gets forward, next about 4 yards. Up from the secondary, and is raked strong on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
The give here on 2nd. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And the hit stuffs him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
All right, offense, keep pushing the ball downfield.
Going back, it's the handoff. And the struggles from the last play carry into this one. This also just gets back to the line.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Takes the handoff, now to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Oklahoma has it. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him too, One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. They're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Offense in the hurry up here. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Stops by Chuck Robinson.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
And the Packers at a 50-B out there for this 3rd down play. Dropping back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Running back sent in motion. Here's the snap on 4th. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find paydirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This will end up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Plowing up the middle. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Working quickly here. Action on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
From the red zone now. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Take it to him, offense! Let's build that momentum, offense! Let's keep the ball moving forward! Ready,
Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. Running for the marker on second. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Throwing on second and 6. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Trade your outfit.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Put them here on this drive.
Come on, boys. Let's pound that rock.
Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Yes, it's in close. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing from his own end zone. Hits him on the in route. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And the defender's on it. This is a touchdown. The Packers make it a 1-score game in the first half. As soon as that football hit the ground, Brock, we were just waiting to see. Six. Who's going to get on it? It all came down to who jumped on it first.
Yeah, and then
while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down. Throwing from near his own goal line. He puts some power on it. He's got it deep downfield. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 20-zip lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
There you go! Woo! You know it all day!
Yeah, that's what we do.
No, it's not.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Got it. Ready?
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
All right, offense. Keep pushing the ball downfield.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Go offense. Get a touchdown, baby. Get a touchdown. Let's go, O. Let's go, O.
Check smash. Check smash.
Keep up the fight.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers in possession.
Hold it ready.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Let's get some points on the board!
Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. You're going for this? He puts everything behind this one. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Time to shine, defense. Time to shine.
Get on.
Stop, big stop. Come on, boys, keep it going. Take it to him. All right, let's go.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it. And in for the Detroit touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead.
That's what we do!
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone.
Bring it back.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Here we go. Keep running it. Go, go, go. Hey, go, 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 go. Let's go. Keep moving.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41. Drive start to the quick throw right, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds Laporta. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Pass play coming here. Throwing this back in the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focus in on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Yeah,
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
we are in it to win it.
From the 32. That's before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Third down, 1 yard to go. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Makes a man miss. Oh, he's off. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They go play action on first. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they make the tackle at the 38. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Right up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Putting a receiver in motion. Second and 13. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third and long from here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They look to throw. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Running it with Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Offense to the line for second down. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
No score zone.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back to throw now. Laporta with the grab. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Lions football, and they've got to be happy about this lead to start the 4th.
Stop him. Stop that, D.
Defense, let's go, defense, let's go,
Momentum here, D.
defense.
Guys, come on. Come on. Shut it down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Gibbs now from the gun. And that carry only makes 1 on the plunge up the gut.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Again, it's Gibbs. Sharp run in here. He's past the 30. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready? 79 Broncos. Go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. This one taken in by Chase. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Set up.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate. It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
And the Lions sinking pass here. Dime package. 3rd down coming up. Here's a throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Guys, we can do better. What is the deal? Okay, look, this is it. I'm not having fun anymore. What are you doing?
What was that?
My
What
jersey.
are you doing?
Setting up a throw. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Second and 4. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Can't move the ball in our defense. Show them what we're made of, D.
Gibbs. Scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead.
This could be it! This could be a turning point!
That's how it's done.
Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. Bring it home, boys. We got this.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go, Reed. Go. Set. Set. Hurt. 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 Hurt.
Give now to the running back. Jukes one defender. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Escapes the pocket. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Throwing now from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Green Bay.
What is the deal? Game's not over. Why you give it up?
Terrible.
This is half on anymore. Seriously, is that a play? I paid for this?